Hi, welcome back to my world of fragrance. After posting my video on my favorites from the house of Xerjoff, I received some requests to do a video on FARS, so I'm going to be doing just that for you today. FARS is, as I mentioned, one of my absolute favorites from the house of Xerjoff, and this is the old bottle, by the way, that I have here, and I absolutely love the old bottle. I feel like it has such an exotic, regal, old school look to it, so I really do enjoy using this bottle still. And of course, it has the iconic Xerjoff stopper on the top of it, so this is the old packaging. FARS is an oriental aromatic fragrance, so if you aren't into the really oriental fragrances, this might not be for you, but if you are, then this is your person right here. Now, all of these marvelous fragrances from the Oud Stars line are inspired by the travels of Ibn Battuta, and he was known as probably one of the greatest travel writers in history, and he traveled much more than Marco Polo did, so he was very, very famous. This is inspired by Ibn Battuta's travels to Persia, and Fars actually comes from the name of a Persian province that was actually at the heart of Persian civilization at this time. The nose behind this fragrance is Chris Maurice, who also created Nichané's B52 that's quite popular. He's created other fragrances from the Xerjoff line, from the Kami line, and he actually is the creator behind Alexandria II as well, which is, as I mentioned in my favorites video, another huge favorite of mine from the house of Xerjoff. So I have Alexandria II over here, and I just wanted to point out that there are a few similarities between these two. So the top notes of these both include lavender, and the base of these both include Bois Laos, also known as Laotian Oud. So it's just very interesting how they differ vastly, and I'm also happy to do a single review on Alexandria II because this one is marvelous too. So Fars. Fars is an ambergris for the gods, and this I've mentioned I love to wear to bed. It initially opens with such a strong blast of many things. This is not a fragrance that at any time has a single note, in my opinion, that is very prominent. It's as if you started climbing Mount Everest from the very summit, so you started from the top of the mountain instead of the bottom, and you then descended the mountain. It's a powerful first blast where you think, okay, I'm gonna get knocked off my feet here. It really is in your face. You feel the geranium, you feel the vetiver, you feel the juniper in your face, strong Middle Eastern style. Then it starts to descend the mountain, like I said. As you slowly start to descend, you're still mid-peak, and the incensey vibe begins to come through. The sandalwood comes out, the sharpness of the beginning calms down. The sillage calms down quite a bit, and it becomes very soft. Eventually, and once you've reached the dry down, it does take a while to get there, but when you're there, it is absolute nirvana. Cloudy, smoky, hazy, sensual, comforting beauty. When I spray this before I go to bed, I've taken a shower. Okay, setting the scene here. I've taken a shower, I spray on my FARS, and the whole room just feels like, okay, it's been hit by I don't know what. Then she softens, and as I go to dreamland, she softens more and more, and by the time that I wake up to this gorgeous, wonderful cloud of ambergris. This is the wafts of ancient Persian royalty in a bottle. Imagine oud and ambergris being thrown onto some hot stones and then evaporating. That evaporated air is the cloud that you get from FARS, okay? So FARS is not anything ambery, heavy, cloying at all. It's something that transports you to an ancient Persian courtyard. It's kind of like the feeling that a cigarette has on people who smoke after sex. It's that seductive, calming dreaminess, kind of like being semi-sedated, but in the best way possible. And just imagine waking up to someone who smells like that. Now, the longevity of this is, I would say, not as long-lasting as other Xerjoff fragrances, unfortunately, but it is decent. I'd say 8 hours of good, decent wear. But like I said, that's almost the beauty of this one, that it opens up so big, but then the softness of the end of it just brings you to another place. So if you're looking for something different, if you like the Middle Eastern style fragrances or would like to get into them, then do check out FARS. It is a beautiful fragrance, and let me know what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of it. Have you tried FARS? Are you going to try it? What is your favorite Xerjoff fragrance? And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Similar effect to what a cigarette probably has to a smoker after sex. Imagine waking up next to someone who smells like that.